What's up, Jeff Gang? I'm Jeffery Phillips, and I'll just cut to the chase. The internet has been a very negative place lately. I don't know if this is a recent trend of everyone just deciding to be assholes, or if it's always been this way, and I'm just more aware of it because I'm getting older. But nonetheless, I am getting pretty sick and tired of it. On Twitter, everyone hates each other. On TikTok, everyone is either sad or evil. On Instagram, people post the craziest mean comments. And on Reddit, I don't really know what goes on there, but it sure as hell can't be good. It's gotten to the point where the internet isn't even fun to be on for me. It usually just actively ruins my day. I'll come back to my apartment after having a rough day at school, and all I will see is people fighting online. And that sucks. What happened to us as a society? I remember sitting in kindergarten and the teacher would drill into our minds the importance of being kind to others and being positive, but now it seems like nobody wants to be happy or kind. Everybody just wants to be pissed off all the time. So today, I decided to try and fix that problem. I am going on all 4 of the major social media platforms, and I am going to take all the negative posts and aspects about them and try and make them wholesome. Because if nobody is going to start being positive on the internet, then fine. I'll do it myself. It's like what Gandhi never said, be the change you want to see in the world. Now, Reddit, at least in my opinion, is by far the least problematic out of the 4. I think the fact that it is sanctioned off into different subreddits based on interest really helps, because while you'll see apps like TikTok and Twitter have huge problems with rage bait usually doesn't work on Reddit, because on Reddit you have to post directly to a community that supports the thing that you're trying to hate on, so either it will just get removed by the moderators or it will get downvoted and not gain any traction. Another reason I think it's less negative than the other apps is just because it's simply less mainstream. It's a tale as old as time. Once something becomes more mainstream, the more toxic it becomes, especially because there's nobody more mean than mainstream straight white people. I'm not even trying to be a pick-me. It's just true. I'm actually one of them. Let's just say you don't want to run into me on a TikTok comment section. So with all that being said, Reddit is probably the app I'm going to spend the least amount of time on trying to make wholesome. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of toxic subreddits like r/adultery, where I get all my great advice on how to cheat on my spouse. But it's sort of hard to make the toxic subreddits wholesome because I can't just go into their community of people and be like, guys, cheating is actually not a good thing to do. I think that will just piss them off and make them even less wholesome. That's like going up to a bear and yelling at it for eating a deer. After that, they will eat you instead. Yeah. So instead, the way I'll be making Reddit wholesome is a little bit different. You see, while scrolling Twitter, I've seen countless of hilarious Twitter posts, but one thing I've noticed is that while they are pretty funny, they also tend to be kind of sad or mean. For example, here's a post from r/cigarettes, chilling at the beach, thinking about my life mistakes and how unlucky I am. See, while that is pretty funny, it's also a pretty negative way of thinking. How about I make it wholesome? Chilling at the beach, thinking about my life mistakes and how lucky I am to have the privilege to make them. Wow. That guy really has a beautiful perspective on life. I'm inspired by him. So yeah, I will be making Reddit wholesome by taking some of the most popular posts and turning them from sad to glad. Candle exploded for some reason. Ruined my TV. Thanks, Target. Candle works perfectly normal and really complements my TV. Thanks, Target. My son's sad attempt at getting me to love him. One thing I thought would be funny for making these posts would be to not just change the captions, but also recreate the photos myself. So I got my roommate to be in this one. My roommate's amazing attempt at getting me to love him. It worked. Now I love him. Found a DS in my son's room. Decided to rip it apart and destroy it. Found a DS in my son's room. Decided to rip it open and play some Mario. Holy fuck, I'm having so much fun. Wahoo! I'm not an actor or a man, but me, lol. Why the downvotes? Am I not good enough? Daddy's getting sad. I'm not an actor or a man, but me, lol. Wow, lots of upvotes. Am I good enough? Daddy's getting happy. Here's an old-fashioned meme I found on Reddit. It's Bob the Builder leaving the divorce center, and the caption says, Bob couldn't fix it. and then there's crying laughing faces like Bob the Builder getting divorced is some kind of sick joke. It's not funny. I feel bad for him. Bob the Builder is probably going through a pretty terrible time. It's okay, Bob. You can't fix everything. I'm here for you. And remember, you are loved. This is Google Plus, bitch. We clowning this motherfucker. Better take your sensitive ass back to Facebook. This is Google Plus. We welcome everybody, even the sensitive ones. You guys is pissing me off. And shit, man, you fucked up my order and shit, man. That shit makes me angry, man. I steal these things. Man, pussy ass McDonald fucked up my order and shit, man. You guys is making me happy and shit, man. You made my order perfectly and shit, man. That shit makes me happy. I appreciate these things, man. Fantastic ass McDonald perfectly made my order and shit, man. If you remember earlier at the start of this video, you may remember me describing TikTok as everyone being sad or evil. And that's actually not true at all. I was completely exaggerating, but this exaggeration was not without reason. As you see, there have been two distinct negative sides of TikTok that I have been exposed to throughout my life that I want to talk about today. The first one I want to talk about is what I call the evil side, and it's what I could only describe as jealousy talk. Once again, obviously I am exaggerating when I call this side of TikTok evil, but it's pretty darn close. If any of y'all were on TikTok during April of 2024, you may remember a song called Austin by Dasha was trending. In this trend, like most TikTok trends, it was just a lot of white girls doing a dance to the song, which is not what I'm mad about. If I was mad about people dancing on TikTok, I think the app just might not be for me. But what was really annoying about this trend was these so-called true country fans were getting upset that people were wearing boots and dressing up like cowboys. I've never seen so many shorts up ass and sheen boots until this trend. Never seen so many boots not broken in and shorts wedged in the ass until this trend. I've never seen so many shorts up girls' asses, non-broken in boots from Shein on girls who didn't even know who George Strait is. I didn't know who George Strait was either, so I searched him up and it turns out he's just some pioneer of the country genre. Pretty cool, I guess. Why the hell would that matter when it comes to doing a TikTok dance? Nobody is hurting anyone by doing these dances. It's not like it's cultural appropriation or anything. In fact, country music, that's about the one thing us white people haven't stolen from everybody else. To me, these people are obviously just jealous that people are having fun dancing and getting popular on TikTok. There are thousands of posts like the ones I just showed, and it's just so negative and mean. For what? Like, no way you're trying to gatekeep dressing up as a cowboy by saying that someone has never worn boots before. It's a costume. Who gives a shit? I mean, you don't even want to know what people do on Halloween. These posts are just hating on people dancing for the sake of hating and possibly to get clout too. And I resent that, so fuck you. I made all your posts nice. I've never seen so many people dress up like cowgirls until this trend. Wow, lucky me. I love cowgirls. Never seen so many new boots and booty shorts worn until this trend. I'm glad these girls are having fun dancing. Maybe I'll give it a shot myself. I've never seen so many shorts up girls' asses and non-broken in boots from Shein. I think I'll teach them who George Strait is so they understand country music better. See? Was it that hard to be kind? Another more clear cut of jealousy posting on TikTok is when this one girl went viral for lip syncing to his song Praise Jah in the Moonlight. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it isn't normal to get a little jealous of a girl who lip synced to a song and got 56.6 million likes. That's a crazy amount, and it's normal to see that and be like, fuck, I wish I could do that. But what I am going to critique is what I call hating on someone's success for your own clout. 14 million likes is crazy. She's not even all that. This is just one of the many posts that basically complain about the same thing. And look, is there anybody really so attractive that they are worthy of 56 million likes? Well, other than me, of course. No. But I don't know, if you're going to go on the internet complaining about who should get likes or not, the person simply recording a video of themselves doing nothing and then adding only one sentence probably should not be getting 300k likes on their post. So look at yo ass now. You're about to be an angel. 14 million likes? Wow, inconceivable. Even if she is attractive. Good for her. Haha, look how nice and kind you are, idiot. So that was the evil side of TikTok. As you could see, just fucking vile evil shit. Just disgusting. But now it's time to reel it back in and possibly start crying a little bit, as I'm about to get into why I describe TikTok as everyone being sad, as now we're going to look at breakup talk. Breakup talk, like the title suggests, is a community of people who post constantly about their breakup, and it's a horribly sad place to be in. The posts mainly center around ruminating about their ex and relationship, self-loathing, trying to get their ex back, trying to get their evil ex back. You know, basically everything under the sun that has to do with breakups, because of course, it's called breakup talk. And look, I'm not going to sit here and say that the people posting aren't valid in how they feel or that it isn't relatable in any way, because I know breakups are in many ways a traumatizing event that can take a really long time to heal from. But I also do want to say, no wonder the people on breakup talk can't move on from their ex or the relationship itself, because all they do is post about them. And then on top of that, because all they do is post about their breakup, and I'm sure interact with posts that have to do with the same topic, their For You page just becomes a funnel of constant posts about their ex, which results in an endless cycle of thinking about their ex every time they go on their phone. And then I'm sure they end up just being really sad every time they go on TikTok. And that's not good. So I thought it'd be nice to try and take some of these sad posts I've seen over the past few months and try to give them a more positive and wholesome spin to maybe give some people going through hard times a new perspective on things, because I don't want to see these people suffering no more. The first type of post I'll be trying to fix is the ones I call haunted by their past. How it feels to listen to the song your ex put you on. Pretty relatable meme, I'd say. I'm sure everyone who's been in a relationship has looked like old SpongeBob at one moment, but there's still a positive way to look at this. How it feels to listen to the song your ex put you on. But then you find yourself appreciating the fact that someone had such a large impact on your life that even one song can bring back a billion memories. Yes, it's sad, but in a way, it's also beautiful. Wow. Now I just gained a lot of appreciation I did not know I had. God bless you, SpongeBob. When you shared all your favorite things with her, so everything you do just reminds you of her. Once again, another relatable one, I'm sure, for many of us. And this one was a little bit harder to give a positive spin, but I think I nailed it. When you shared all your favorite things with her, so everything you do just reminds you of her. But then you realized you can still share these favorite things with other loved ones, such as friends or family, and make new memories with those same things. So now you have double the memories with the same thing. Wow. Now that's a lot worth to remember. And at the end of the day, the memories are all you have. So I might as well be the richest person alive because I have a lot of memories with a lot of people. When it's spooky season, but I'm only getting haunted by our memories together. Yeah, I'm a little late on this one, but I can still make it positive and topical. When it's spooky season, but I'm only getting haunted by our memories together. However, then I remember what a blessing it was to meet someone worthy of giving me such amazing memories. Despite the fact it didn't end the way I wanted, we'll always share those memories we once lived, even if it's just between the two of us. Perhaps the only thing spooky about this season is failing to appreciate the moments that make your life worth living. I'm no longer scared of spiders and clowns. I'm not scared of anything. The next few posts I'll be trying to make positive is the self-loathing post, and these ones can be quite a doozy. Us if I communicated better, us if I opened up, us if I didn't overthink, us if I wasn't so jealous, it's all my fault. Hey man, don't say all that stuff. We all make mistakes in relationships. It's part of being human. They made mistakes too, I'm sure. You can't blame yourself for crashing a car that two people drive. The fact that you are aware of your mistakes makes you already better than the man you were before. In fact, you might not be their knight in shining armor anymore, but you are mine. You are fighting a battle harder than anything in the world, and I'm proud of you. Me trying to go to sleep, but instead I'm up thinking about everything I've ever done and how I wish I could redo my entire life because maybe then I would be happy or at least content. Yeah, so one thing you learn in life is that you can't always make everything positive. Hey, If any of you relate to this, I'm sure you're going through a hard time. If you need a real one to talk to, I'm there. Sometimes the only thing you can do is just be there for someone. It's kind of sad when you realize the person you used to tell everything has no idea what is happening in your life right now. Yeah, this is another thing that is hard to give a positive spin to. I think it's just something that happens with life. So, yeah, it is sad, but it's just one of those things you have to repress deep down until one day you hopefully forget about it. If it makes you feel any better, one day a person you love will die, and then you won't be able to talk to them at all. So, it could be worse. I don't know about you guys, but I feel a whole lot better now. Anyone who has ever been special to you ends up leaving because there is something inherently wrong with you. Yes, dear. Jeez, man, this is actually pretty sad. But even if your brain believes that to be true, nonetheless, it simply isn't. So I drew myself goring your brain, and I said, "You are a being worthy of love. Never stop being yourself." And the last few posts I'll make positive are just the miscellaneous ones. How I look after my ex said no for the 1000th time. Hey dude, maybe it's time to move on. You're such a wonderful person with so much to give that it's not worth it to spend your time trying to get someone who doesn't want you back. There is someone for you out there, Robin. I know it. You deserve someone who wants you. Batman would hate to see you like this. Cute nicknames for your girlfriend. IDK, why you swiped. The one you truly love abandoned you. Pretty fucked up prank to pull on thousands of heartbroken men. Look how sad they are in the comments. Bad. I didn't need to hear that right now. That went to my heart directly. You know, I had a smile on my face from the video before this. That's gone now. She may have, but it was my fault for believing I could be happy. Shit, man, that's tough. But if you still want a nickname for the future, try Muffy Poo. I think it's really cute. So that's breakup talk for you. I know that a lot of the positive spins I made on these posts display thinking that is what I would call much easier said than done. And I don't expect anyone to actually think this positively on a daily basis. That would be a little bit insane, actually. But I just thought it was a nice way of hopefully reminding people that there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. Cause look, I could sit here and tell you guys what's all been said before, that you're gonna be all right and you'll find someone else to love. But the reality is, you probably won't. You're gonna die alone. Instagram, Instagram, Instagram. Where do I even begin? Well, how about with the fact that it isn't really that bad? One of the main distinctions Instagram has compared to other social medias like Twitter or TikTok is that its main feed, aka the one that you will see when you open the app, is not based on a For You page algorithm, but rather who you follow. So when I go on Instagram, usually I just see sports or people that I know, and none of that is very negative, unless you count what the Bears are doing.
Hurry. Oh no. Oh, this is disaster in the making here. You're gonna have to do something when it comes down to this play.
Even my Instagram Reels, which is pretty notorious online for being pretty toxic, especially the comments, isn't even that bad because, well, it's still just bad rappers. And sometimes it shows Indian people with like 10 likes on it. And the only toxic part about this side of Reels is that sometimes on people's rapping posts, the comments can get pretty mean. So at first I was thinking one way I could make Instagram wholesome was to address all the mean comments that these rappers receive, because I can't imagine that it is probably very tough for these people to be trying their best to rap and putting themselves out there only to get shit on by random people in the comments. So I thought maybe I would leave some nice and encouraging comments, or maybe change what the mean comments are saying like I did for the TikToks. But then the more I thought about it, the more I thought, that's a pretty boring way to make Instagram wholesome. What about instead, I just became an Instagram rapper who raps about being kind and shit. So when I first came up with the idea to rap on Instagram, I knew I wanted to rap about being wholesome and kind. But the thing is, I've been on Instagram Reels long enough to know that rapping about being kind sounds like shit. There's just no way to rap about being kind without honestly sounding like a fucking pussy. And I'm like not a pussy at all. I'm actually super cool. So I decided instead to rap about something else that is inherently intertwined with kindness: Christmas songs. And lucky for me, I already started a Christmas song all the way back during quarantine that is almost completely finished with half a chorus and one sentence complete. Yeah, I'll admit 2020 was a mess. All right. Yeah, I can work with that. 2020 was a mess. So was 21 and most of 22. 2023 was not really the best. And now it's 2024. Honestly, the lyrics were not that hard to make for this song because, well, honestly, I wasn't trying that hard. But rest assured, even if I did try, it wouldn't be that much better. Let's live life like an open door. No more regrets, let's cheer some more. Living my life just like I should. Let's spread cheer all over the hood. When making this song, I was sort of going for purposely cookie cutter and corporate sounding that is so satire that it actually goes like full circle and just becomes actually bad. Now let's raise up our cheers and celebrate a brand new year. Let's raise up our glasses. Merry Christmas. And that's Jeffery Phillips, everybody. Lyrical ability of a middle schooler. But even despite me having the lyrics and the instrumental done, there's simply no way I would be able to mix and master this song in a way that sounds remotely good, because I don't know how to do that stuff. So I decided to do something special. Earlier this month, YouTube actually emailed me a $150 voucher that I had to use by the end of this month for Fiverr and Upwork, which are services where you can hire people online and they can help with editing and thumbnail making. And that gave me the brilliant idea of not paying someone to edit my videos or make thumbnails, but to instead hire someone to mix and master my song for me, and also get someone to sing a bridge for me. All right, so I've got it narrowed down to 3 people right now. First, we got Sophie, who pretty interesting right now. It looks like they got a sale going on, so that definitely is enticing me a little bit. Let's have a listen. Let's have a listen to what she sounds like.
I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why
I mean, she sounds pretty good to me. I wonder what the reviews say. Oh my god, it looks like this one person really likes her music. Oh my god. A+++++++++++. I am so moved I can't breathe. Oh my god. This girl must be amazing. Everyone will agree, this song, this singer, pure perfection. For anyone looking for a singer to exceed expectations every time, yes, Sophie is that singer. Wow, I mean, this girl's driving a hard bargain right now. All right, let's look at Megan now. Her pricing, it's a little steep at $40, but I mean, I'm working with free money, so don't matter much to me. Hell yeah, I want to party, Megan. And it looks like the reviews are also pretty solid. Not as solid as Sophie's, of course, but I mean, who can really compete with that? But I mean, the price is certainly a lot, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna party with Megan. And now we have Olia, whose price point looks mighty cheap. That's what I like to see. $20. Oh, you drive a tough bargain, Olia. Let's have a look at some of her songs. All right. Very, very soulful. I like what I hear.
Sleigh bells ringing, it's Christmas time. Santa's on his way, spread and shine.
Oh my God, she's singing a Christmas song.
Merry Christmas, let's dance and dine.
All right, guys. I think I've seen enough, actually. I mean, this must be a sign from God. She literally has a Christmas song in the examples. I mean, she was practically born for this role. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy from Olia. It looks like all I need to provide her is the instrumental, which I already have, and the lyric sheet, which I already have, and then I will need to make a reference track for her, which I'm not very good at singing, but hopefully it will do the trick. This Christmas don't feel the same. With you gone, the world has changed. Empty stockings down the lane. Santa, come back. Please save the day. Please save the day. Please save the day. And then I should be able to purchase it. So then I bought from Olia, and 3 days later, the track would be complete. So I just got the song back about a day ago. It's on this phone, baby. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first listened to it, it did sound a bit rough, but it actually really grows on you. It's kind of a banger. Olia actually slid on this track.
This Christmas don't feel the same. With you gone, the world has changed. Empty stockings down the lane. Santa, come back, please save the day. Please save the day. Please save the day.
Let's fucking go, Olia. That's a MVP performance from her.
Santa, come back to me. I was wrong and now I bleed. Out in the snow, I beg and plead. I beg and plead. I beg and plead.
So now that I finally have the song made and returned back to me, I can finally set out to what I was going to do in the first place and make Instagram wholesome. I'm going to go record myself lip syncing to this song. Now this verse here is for all the little kids. Stay on the nice list, don't mess with the wrong bitch. She'll have you tripping, ruin your life shit. And I'll even create a dance for it. Yeah, let's raise up our cheers and celebrate a brand new year. Let's raise up our glasses. Merry Christmas. And hopefully I'll get some likes and views, and then we'll consider Instagram wholesome. Rather unsurprisingly, my Instagram rapping career didn't go so well. My best post only had 4 likes, and nobody thought I had next in the rap game. However, it didn't all go bad. I commented on another rapper's post, and we ended up having a very life-changing conversation. Hey bro, what up? Nothing much, I just be chillin', how about you? Not same, I am do a lot of work nowadays though. Yeah, I've been working a lot too. You got a separate job from rapping? It's sometimes hard to find a balance, I feel like, between getting money and following your passion. True, and the art is like flames. It need to be treated with special attention and care. But money? I mean, a lot of it is still needed to put it to finishing torches. Tell me about it, man. Gotta first make a spark before you can have fire. Yeah, so that's how I came to Instagram trying to make it wholesome, but ended up speaking to a real MF. And finally, we get to the reason I wanted to make this video, Twitter. This app is by far the most toxic social media platform I've ever seen, and at this point, I'm honestly tired of talking about it. It's so bad that I don't even know how to describe it anymore. It simply doesn't feel real. Everybody on this app is fucking insane. Aside from the people posting funny things, everybody else is just fighting with each other all the time. It's ridiculous. And of course, there's a lot of racism and sexism too. So how do you even make an app like this wholesome? Well, you can't. It's impossible. I even tried over the summer. I made like 3 videos in a row shit talking this app, but honestly, I've gotten to the point where I've realized it's sort of just futile, and thus ended my Jeffery Phillips Twitter activist career. So I decided to make Twitter wholesome. I'm not going to try and change the minds of people whose minds won't change. Instead, I'm just gonna choose peace. I drew this cute little guy in class one day, and I named him Schmearmo, and he's going to make Twitter wholesome simply by just being kind. I feel like I'm losing my bond with everybody. I feel so alone. Schmearmo loves and supports you. Felt cute, won't delete later. Schmearmo says, looking good. Aw, Schmearmo, you're so sweet. I am so angry today. Everything is setting me off. Schmearmo sends you love. I am so angry, and I don't even know what to do with it. Schmearmo says, sometimes you just have to sit with that anger and be patient. My sex drive is actually insane when I really like a person. Me too. Whoa, Schmearmo, you a little freaky too. Don't look at me that way. I'm just sad. The kind of sad that leaves you with no energy. Hey, it's me, Schmearmo. You are loved. Oh, Schmearmo, you're just such a cute little guy. Look at how cute he is. Just sitting and enjoying the sun. Aww, now he's picking flowers. For me, Schmearmo? Ah, You shouldn't have. Uh-oh, Schmearmo. Looks like you took a tumble. Oh, it's okay, Schmearmo. Here, have a Band-Aid. Oh, look at that beautiful girl, Schmearmo. Do you think she's cute? Go up and talk to her. You can do this, Schmearmo. Look at that stylish outfit you got on. Go on and ask her out. She said yes? Oh, good job, my beloved Schmearmo. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Love her, Schmearmo? Don't let her go then. Go and get her. Oh my gosh, Schmearmo. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Schmearmo. Schmearmo? Are you doing all right, buddy? I'm here to talk if you need anybody. I know, Schmearmo. And you're just gonna have to accept it. I mean, it's gonna be okay. You'll find someone new one day, I'm sure. Um, I I know, Schmearmo, and that's okay. I said I know, Schmearmo. Boy, what the hell you talking about?